7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC Wildcard game. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
This is a moment I think people have been imagining for this QB in this offense for quite some time. Long before they clinch their playoff spot, go over 5,000 yards passing for a season, and all eyes are going to be on you and your offense.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Lucian Mann is the tight end. He's going left. Running on second with White. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
This is a moment I think people have been imagining for this QB in this offense for quite some time. Long before they clinch their playoff spot, go over 5,000 yards passing for a season, and all eyes are going to be on you and your offense. You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera play. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard game. That's well done defensively.
Hits him on the out route. And this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. QB sneak coming. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Thompson now. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing now, Thompson. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Thompson.
10. The Patriots
He completes it in traffic. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Catch made. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. David Njoku, the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Sanders all set to send it away. His return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
White running again on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Purdy will sneak it. He's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for our Patriots. First down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Patriot first down.
Up the middle, here goes White. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
1-yard gain.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
It's a gain of 3 for them, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Thompson. Screen here. It's Gordon. He brushed him off with ease. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On the give, it's Gordon. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing off the play fake. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Drops this one off. It's Gordon. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They run the counter with White. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's Purdy to throw. On the screen, this is White. This gets forward to around the 29. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. This is complete to Waller. And he reaches the 35 before going out. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
And he'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Purdy setting up that play action. This fine Schoonmaker complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's another Patriots first down.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Throw to the right finds Waddle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4.
Motioning the tight end now.
At the Ravens 48.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 22 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. It's a gift to White. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone. Again, this is White. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Gets this one to Waller. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The give now to White. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jump off cut by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Oops, knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going play action. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
First down.
We'll try the middle with Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up third and
All
3.
plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Thompson back to throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12
They'll
yards.
throw, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So on 4th down, out comes Matt Ariza to boot it away. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And off to Gordon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. And here's Geno Stone getting in there for the stop against his old team.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The New England offense running out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. Purdy on 1st down. incomplete.
Brings up
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Finds his man. It's Mario Douglas. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
17 yards. First down, New England.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
To the air again. Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Mario Douglas. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10. That's a 40-yard
It's right on the give. The stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
yards on the play. That's another Patriots.
Here's White again. In the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Patriots tie things 10-10. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Throw here. Third down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up fourth and long. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. Deep to receive, Jahan Dotson. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Matt Ariza on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Thompson. Throw right side. Caught by Njoku. Shoves one away. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Now Thompson to throw. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They give to Gordon, running left. They're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
2nd and 6.
He's going to throw it again. He's got it. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. Play action now. Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to... He's got it deep downfield. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Gets this one to Waller. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. On the gun is Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Oops, knocks it through. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Or in a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate. Looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the 2nd half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We continue on with a great day of football. This the third of the 3 Wildcard Sunday games. Let's show you what's transpired so far. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And here's the home team's running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
On the ground here with Gordon. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He keeps it and takes off. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pickup with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Gordon. They'll cobble together a yard there. It's Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
47-yard line.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Thompson. He finds Worthy, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This 42 yards from the right half. Sanders sends it through, and they've taken back the lead.
You can backs now for a third time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. Finds him over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And that's a New England first down.
At the 47-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field.
No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the big play drives them back.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks who play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Catch made by Schoonmaker. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. One of the tight ends motioning left. 3rd and long, Purdy. Brought in right side. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Give here to Gordon. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He takes off with it. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Called in by Njoku left side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Carried by Spears to start the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Running on 2nd with White. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 35.
A gain of a yard. First down.
Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's for Waddle again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Pretty throwing here on first. Gets it quickly to Douglas. He has room past the 25. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to get some serious yards on top of that. Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now a 4th down staring right at him. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Oops, knocks it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
This 3rd field goal of the game is a big one. They're all tied up now in the 2nd half, and rather than playing from behind, Kate, this will be interesting. They can now focus on getting a stop and taking control of the flow of this game.
Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. On the toss, it's Gordon. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gordon. All he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the run, it's Gordon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. This game is tied 16 aside as we get set for our final quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's Thompson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Keeps away from one. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. Line up the design keeper. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They're running the option, short side. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Now Thompson to throw. Has it in close. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and...
Gonna keep this one and go. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Now it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun is Purdy. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Patriots have their punting unit out. He fields it cleanly. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and...
Throwing now off the play action. On target to his back, Khalil Mays. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the give, it's Gordon. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up Second and 3.
Thompson back to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Thompson. He finds Worthy, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To throw, Thompson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. 3rd down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's second and 8.
Thompson. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Big gain, 14 on the play. That's going to be a Baltimore first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work. Help reset those chains.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Thompson now. Looking slant route, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to throw it. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Sanders sends it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. Puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. To throw. Here's Purdy. Finds the in route, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an defense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. He's going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Could the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
The 13-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
What a great moment to celebrate and possibly educate this rookie as well, Kate. That's just tremendous effort. He shows off the speed that he has. But they'll go look at those tablets. They'll figure out if there was somewhere to throw it. But he showed you right there when there's not. Well, this kid can run.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
Patriots 16.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New England offense running out now. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. First down throw by Purdy. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Kick the running back in motion. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Patriots hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Ravens get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Ravens trotting out their offense. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the one timeout does remain defensively. So first down from the 41. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Quarterback run here. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll run here following the penalty. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, oh, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now, in real time in front of our eyes.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.